I know what it feels like to not feel like yourself, to be in the thick of things, for things to not be your way. I know what it feels like to not feel like yourself. I know what it feels like to be surrounded by toxic people, which makes you feel even less like yourself. I know what it feels like to not be your best when you want to be your best so much. But there's so many distractions, there's so many things holding you back. There's so many things that has happened to kind of add on to the way you are. I know what it feels like. And I know how to break the curse. I know how to overcome personal demons so you can get back to full form. And it all starts with realizing your own ways of doing and being. It starts with realizing what's wrong and how to fix it. How can you be in this position to go to this position? How can you go from being surrounded by these people to focusing on your life and being independent? It all goes from putting yourself in situations you don't want to be in to situations you want to be in through hard work, sacrifice, perseverance. It's what it all comes down to. Easier said than done. But you gotta do it. No matter how hard it is, no matter what decisions you have to make, you always have to make the right decision no matter how hard it is. I was in positions in life that I did not want to be in the past. And I knew what I had to do and I did it. It was what was right for me. It might not have been right to other people. Other people might not have agreed with my decision. Not even that they didn't agree. They just probably didn't want me to do it. But you have to put you first. You have to make decisions that is in your best interest as an individual person. So you can become the person you are, because if you don't become the person you are, you're going to have all these personal demons that you're not going to be able to get rid of. Getting rid of demons means becoming who you actually are. Because if you're not who you actually should become, you're going to have your demons. That's just how it is. And in the past, I was doing things not 100% right. Maybe not even 100% wrong. But I could have been doing better. I could have been harder on myself. Which, making the hard decision is the right way to go. Some people never be hard on themselves in life. Sometimes you have to be. It's not this cakewalk. Nothing's going to be given to you. It's not going to be comfortable the whole way and all of a sudden blessings just come and oh my God, this is so great. It's not that way. You have to make the harder decisions sometimes and face everything head on to overcome certain things. It's the best way I could explain it. And it's also the best decision of your life. Get more fit, get healthier, quit those bad habits that's holding you back. The reason why people don't quit bad habits is because they're not ready to do it. But when are you going to be ready to do it? People don't want to feel that discomfort, that pain, the withdrawals. But you have to look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to overcome this, this, and this, and I'm going to do it. Regardless of how I feel, it's not going to be comfortable. I might experience insomnia. I might experience panic attacks. I might experience anxiety, sleepless nights. I've experienced damn near all that. Not panic attacks, but I've experienced anxiety, insomnia, sleepless nights, overcoming certain addictions. Not even terrible ones, but even small bad addictions that you might have can cause a lot of issues, more than you think. So it's all about understanding what you have to do and actually doing it. Because if you don't actually do it, you're never going to overcome anything. You're always going to be in that same exact spot. Never moving. And you have to move. That's the thing about life. You have to move. You have to take action. You have to go forward. Like a man possessed. And something beautiful about life is when you catch momentum, it gets easier. It's just as hard as it ever was, but it gets easier mentally. It really does, because you're used to it. When you do things at first that you're not used to, it's going to feel very hard, very difficult, because you're not used to it. You're not used to that new daily routine. You're not used to working a job, working on your business, your side hustle, going to the gym, helping people, doing this, doing that. You're doing so many things. Cleaning your house, cooking your own meals, preparing everything by yourself. Your day is just packed. Whatever it is that you may do. You might not be used to it at first, but you have to break those barriers and overcome and adapt and start to become the best person you can possibly be. Don't take no for an answer. Go straight forward in life. Don't let people hold you back. Don't act a certain way so people will like you. All that shit is a trap. All that shit is what is going to cause you to have more demons. There's so many of these normies today, these normal looking people. Bro, come on. They have more problems and issues than you guys will ever know. They don't work on life. They're codependent. Every single one of them. They're in these situations that's just like a never-ending cycle. They don't know what it is to actually self-improve. They don't know what it is to actually do better in life. And it is up to yourself what you want to do, but there's so many things and there's so many barriers they will never break. And they're the same people that's going to hate on you whenever you overcome a whole bunch of things and break barriers, and you just want more, and you're determined. You could easily just, okay, live life. But you're going for bigger and better things, and it's just who you're meant to be. Some people are just meant to be big in this world. Some people are not, some people are. So the thing I think everybody should do is just become the person you're supposed to be at the end of the day. There's nothing worse than being somebody you're not. There's nothing worse than you knowing you're so much better than you currently are. There's nothing worse. Whenever I was younger, bro, and even to this day, I was just a younger, I'm not going to say cockier type of kid, but overly confident, because I knew my power on the inside. I felt like I could have done anything to anybody. I felt like I could have beat anybody at anything. And the reason why I felt that is because it's actually possible. When I put my time into anything, bro, I get very, very good at things very, very fast. That's why you feel that way. That's why you feel that you can beat anybody at anything, because you know deep down it is possible. You could do it. So I always had that type of confidence. Just knowing just knowing I can do anything. And when you're that type of person, you have to go forward in life. Hard. And you're going to get attacked when you do it. A lot of people around you is going to try to shame you, hate on you. They're jealous of you. They don't want you to go any further. They want you to stop. They don't want you to do it big. You want to do it big. It's in your blood. It's in your heart. It's in your DNA. Not everybody gets it, bro. Greatness is within. Being chosen is within. Not everybody's going to get it. The whole world's going to try to hold you back. Everybody around you is going to try to hold you back. Even the people closest to you, which they'll probably try to do it the most. Nobody gets it. But it's up to you to get you. And whenever you get you, you have to do what's right. You have to follow your heart, your mind, your soul, your intuition in life. Don't take no for an answer. Become exactly who you're supposed to be at the end of the day. Because only you know you. We can't be stupid as human beings and try to hold each other back and say this and say that. We got to let people be who they are and do what they do and become who they become. But there's so many small-minded people in the world and around you that's just going to try to attack you because you're trying to become who you're supposed to be. And the ones that are attacking are people who are not becoming who they're supposed to be. Because if they were, they would understand you. It's the people who have not fought their demons. It's the people who have the most demons who's going to try to hold you back and not understand you on your life, on your path, on your journey. They claim and pretend to be these such normal people. They're not. They haven't done shit. And they never will. And whenever you're the one that does shit, they're going to try to hold you back from doing everything that you do. So my best advice is to go full forward in life. And don't take no as an answer. Don't let these people get in your head. Don't let these people make you feel or seem like a bad person. People will turn on you in a flick, bro. We talk about this often. They really will. Because they know deep down at their core, you are becoming a superior human being. You are a superior human being. That's why they feel some type of way around you. That's why they feel uncomfortable. That's why they see you and it's like they don't like you because they know how good you are. And it sounds crazy to say it like that, but it really doesn't to me. To some people it might, not to me. It really is what it is. They know you're far advanced. They know you work harder. They know you study longer. They know you do more. In general. All the time, every day. Like a man possessed. Because you are, and you have been, and you are that guy. You are that girl. And they don't want to see it happen. They don't want to see you go any further. And the further you go, the more it affects them in a negative way. It's almost like your light, your positivity, your perseverance just makes their demons come out even more and angers them even more, and it's all this stuff because deep down they are not on your level. Deep down they have not done what you've done. They have not. They haven't fought as hard as you fought. It is what it is. They're upset. They're flustered. You got them mad. Because you busted harder. They were more complacent. You had more of the power of God moving forward in life. You suffered harder. You suffered longer. You paid the price. You were more serious about becoming the person you're supposed to be. which means eliminating more demons. And there's nothing wrong with having demons. You just have to know how to get rid of them. You just have to know how to come to it. You just have to know how to work hard and to actually be yourself. It's the most important thing. Everybody has problems, issues, certain things that's happening. Everybody has certain destinations they need to get to. But it's actually about doing it. It's about doing more, being better. It's not about being a hater and looking at other people who are doing it and then trying to hold them back. And the fuck is that, man? It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I just cannot relate or stand those people, bro. People's looking at you some kind of way. At the gym. You're in the gym and buddy's girlfriend's just staring at you and he's right beside her in the gym and he sees that and he's starting to get mad at you. Okay, man. Ridiculous. But you guys get the point, man. When you become who you're supposed to become through hard work, perseverance, it's gonna fluster other people's demons. You're gonna see what they have not done. And that's because they expose it. You're so far ahead that they can't even come around you without being triggered, bro. They literally cannot come around you without being triggered. They're just mad. They see you and they're pissed off. Because they know deep down to their core, you have worked harder, you have worked longer, you sacrificed more. Not only have you worked harder, you work smarter. You overcome more. You're further ahead in life. Like by a country mile. It's not that you're a little bit ahead. You're out of the picture completely. You're miles and miles and miles and decades ahead. Literally. They know they're not close. Their demons are coming out. Oh my God. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to see. Is seeing believing, you dumbasses? Is seeing believing? Because when you see it, I know what you see and I know why you're mad. There's nothing you can do to me. That's what I'm saying. Demons are real, bro, and you're going to see them. And I know what it feels like to even have them. I know what it feels like to not feel right. Like I mentioned at the start of the video. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to have a bad temper. To lose it. To put forearms through walls. To stab kitchen counters with knives and almost cut your damn fingers completely off. And have to get a major surgery. And they still don't work right. I know what it feels like to overreact, to overextend, to not be yourself. Because there's something inside that's bothering you. I know what it feels like to get fucked over by some bitch. To not feel right. Which causes demons. Which causes you to not be yourself. Which causes you to lose yourself. And I know how to overcome. I know how to... And it's not just about relaxing and like I just did like there. It's about putting in the work. And when you put in so much work, you run so many miles, you lift so many weights, you just keep working. All of a sudden, you're at Zen. You have overcome. You have outworked everything. You've made serious progress in life. Working hard is the answer. You got to continue to work hard. Outwork, outshine, outwit the enemy. Because there's enemies all over the place. You can't let them get to you, that's the thing. That's what I said earlier. Don't let them get in your head. Don't let that bitch get in your head. Don't let those friends backstab you. Don't let none of that happen. Don't let the haters get to you. Don't let the haters shame you to bring you down to their low life level. Because they have a low life level. With all kinds of demons. So when you're up, they don't like it. They're going to hate. They're jealous. They're envious. They're spiteful. Rageful. Hateful towards you. Don't let them get to you. keep it moving, keep it going. Just be in the moment, in the zone. You're just going through life to the beat of your drum. Like a good song. That's what it's all about, bro, at the end of the day. There's no point in looking at another human being and getting mad at, oh my God, that just means you're not working hard enough. Because if you were working hard enough, you wouldn't be that way. You wouldn't even have the energy to be that way. You have to do more of the right things. You have to put your energy more into the right things so you can feel better, be more confident. And confidence comes from doing the right things. Confidence comes from preparation at the end of the day. The reason why MMA fighters are so confident when they're fighting another world-class fighter is because they're confident in their preparation. If they did not prepare, they would not be as confident as they are. They're confident because of preparation. And when preparation meets opportunity, that's when you strike. That's purpose. You can create your own damn purpose and strike. And it's what you must do. You must find a way. You must work hard. You must stay disciplined. You must stay in that feel-good zone. And it happens through hard work, through sacrifice, through pain, not through all the pleasures and all this bullshit. It happens through hard work and dedication and sacrifice. You don't feel good, you don't feel right if you're not putting in that work. When you put in that work, you feel right, you feel good. You genuinely feel like you've done the right things. And that's what feels good in life. Doing more of that, feeling more uncomfortable, changing it up, working extremely hard and smart. Because if you overwork, then it's dumb too. Because now the next day you're going to be fatigued. That's something I've learned as well, because I used to work way too hard. Like way too hard. And there comes a point where you can work too hard. Human beings can only work so hard. We can work damn hard, bro. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I shouldn't work too hard and relax. You got to work hard. But not too hard. You don't need to spend 3 or 4 hours in the gym per day. You don't need to go to the gym twice per day, every day. Now, if you're out of shape, maybe. But if you're already in very good shape, I would argue you go to the gym less. Because there is such thing as overtraining. And it will affect other parts of your life. You got to find that balance, that flow state where you can flow every day, 7 days a week. You're working hard, you're working smart every single day. You're not overdoing it because the next day you're fucked. You got to know how to move and you got to catch yourself and you got to get that rhythm of life. That's what feels good. And that's what I recommend everybody doing, because when you put yourself in the right positions, you automatically overcome demons. You automatically become who you're supposed to become. And there's no better feeling than that.